Something happened in Abuja today in this matter battle between Natasha Akpoti and Akpabio. There was a court judgment. Remember when I told you that Akpabio was dragging Natasha to court today, and luckily for Natasha, there is something that went on in the court in Abuja today, and we guess that even Akpabio will be surprised at the way the court issue was handled. That is what we'll be looking at in this very video, because like we have always said, we will keep following up this matter, because this is a matter that borders on democracy, borders on suppression of people's rights, suppression of a woman, and we are here to keep shining the light on that matter, because we believe that people should know what went on. This happened in Abuja court today, and we here in Noble Media, we are here to give you the full gist of what happened between Natasha and Akpabio. This is the news. Natasha's trial for alleged cybercrime against Akpabio fails to take off, move to October 20th. Remember that Akpabio had made sure that brought Natasha to court, that he committed crime, that he committed a criminal offense against him, what Akpabio called cyberbullying against Akpabio and Yahaya Bello. But the court refused to hear that matter today. The planned commencement of trial in the cybercrime charge brought against suspended Kogi Central Senator Natasha Akpoti before a federal high court in Abuja was stalled on Monday owing to an objection raised by the defendant. That is, Natasha raised an objection. We must move on. Akpoti was arraigned on June 30th on a 6-count charge filed by the Director of Public Prosecution of the Federation, Director of Public Prosecution of the Federation, DPPF, Muhammad Abubakar, and granted bail, following which Justice Mohammed Omar adjourned to 22nd September for the commencement of Natasha's trial. That is a trial that was supposed to start today. When the case was called on Monday, that is on 22nd, prosecuting lawyer David Casway told the court that the business of the day was for the prosecution to open its case by calling its first witness. Just pay attention, oh. Look at the ordeal this lady, this woman, that instead of allowing her to represent her people, they are dragging her from one court to the other. We must move on. Casway, who had a television screen mounted on the courtroom preparatory for the commencement of the proceeding, told the court that the prosecution was a witness in court and was ready to proceed. Just pay attention. Responding, defense lawyer Ehioge West Idoha, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SAN, expressed concern about the possibility of the prosecution opening its case. That is when drama started. West Idahosa said his client has filed a notice of preliminary objection to challenge the court's jurisdiction to hear the case. So Natasha's lawyers are even saying that the court doesn't even have the jurisdiction to hear the matter at all. He said the objection is not on the nature of the charge, but the alleged abuse of the prosecutorial powers of the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF. The defense lawyer also complained about not being served with copies of the statement of the prosecution witness. That means due diligence was not even followed by the lawyers of Akpabio, but the lawyers of Yahaya Bello to nail this lady. They did not follow due diligence, and that is what the lawyer of Natasha stood up in court to challenge Akpabio, challenge Yahaya Bello, challenge the AGF, and challenge all the lawyers that came to resume her duty. Don't forget, in a time like this, people need to speak out. Whether you are staying inside Nigeria, whether you are outside Nigeria, whether you are in Canada, Britain, anywhere you are watching this video, but you believe in due process, you believe in justice, that means it is your responsibility to come under this video and type, Akpabio, allow Natasha to represent her people. Akpabio, leave Natasha to represent her people. Akpabio, restore Natasha immediately. Akpabio is not the owner of the Senate. The defense lawyer also complained about not being served with copies of the statement of the prosecution witness. Although Godswill argued strenuously that the objection filed by the defendant should not be allowed to store the court business for the day, Justice Omar insisted that the prosecution must first respond to the objection. Right? So the people of Natasha is saying, you did not inform us, we did not get a copy of what Akpabio's people are saying, therefore this case cannot be held. We must move on. The judge said he intends to first determine the objection raised by the defense before taking any further steps in the case. I hope you are understanding. I hope you are following. Go ahead and like this video. Click on like right now and share this video. Don't forget to share this video. Let's move on. He subsequently fixed October 20th, that is 10 days after Nnamdi Kanu's case, for the hearing of the objection. So October 20th is the date they will start afresh to hear this matter. The question now is, will Akpabio ensure that Natasha returns to her duty to represent her people, or will Akpabio keep preventing her from resuming her duty? This is the legal matter we need to look at, and let us know what you think in the comment section. Does Akpabio have the right? Does Akpabio have the right to prevent Natasha from resuming after she has served 6 months suspension that he gave her? Akpoti is in the charge marked, you can see FHC Abuja CR 195/2025, brought under the Cyber Crimes Prohibition Prevention etc. Amendment Act 2024, alleged to have transmitted false and injurious information via electronic means with the intention to malign, incite, and endanger lives and breach public order. This is what is being said about Natasha. This is what Akpabio's team is saying against Natasha. Among the particulars of the charge are claims that Akpoti Uduaghan, while addressing a gathering on April 4th, 2025 in Ihima, Kogi State, alleged that Akpabio instructed ex-governor Yahaya Bello to have her killed in Kogi State. That Akpabio, they are saying that they are taking her to court because she said that Akpabio told Yahaya Bello, the one that EFCC could not catch, right, to kill Natasha. Remember that Yahaya Bello and Akpabio come from the same Senate. She was also alleged to have, in a television interview, repeated similar claims to the effect that the Senate President and the former governor of Kogi State plotted to kill her in her state. Count 1 of the charge read, this count 1 of the charge they are bringing against Natasha, that on or about the first day of April 2025, while addressing a crowd of people at Ihima community, Kogi State, you, Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan, intentionally caused the following communication to be transmitted. Remember, if you're a woman watching this video, whether you're a white woman, a black woman, a colored woman, you need to stand up, because injustice to one is injustice to all. If you believe that Natasha is innocent, no matter your divide, no matter your nation, no matter your continent you are watching from, come under the comment of this video, tell us your country and say something about this matter. It is good that people over there in US are already talking, people in Gambia are talking, people in Nigeria, people outside Nigeria are already speaking in her defense. You watching this video, do not keep quiet at this hour. In this time that she is going through, if you believe she is the fault, that she is at fault, let us know in the comment section. But if you believe that Akpabio is just witch hunting her for what we may not know, what may have happened behind the scene, or what he might have wanted that he did not get, let us also know in the comment section. Okay. Senator Natasha Akpoti intentionally caused the following communication to be transmitted via a computer system and network to wit. And Akpabio, this is what they said, Natasha said. And Akpabio told Yahaya Bello, I am saying, standing by what I have said, he told him that he should make sure that killing me does not happen in Abuja. It should be done here, so it will seem as if it is the people that killed me. Do you think Akpabio has the capacity to do this kind of thing? Do you think Yahaya Bello has the capacity to kill somebody? Let us know in the comment section. And you, Senator Natasha Akpoti knew this contained a threat that could harm the reputation of Senator Godswill Akpabio, GCON, as the President of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You thereby committed an offense contrary to Section 24, subsection 2, subsection C of the Cyber Crimes Prohibition Prevention etc. Amendment Act 2024 and punishable under the same act. We must move on. Now to the second allegation or count charge they are bringing against Natasha. Don't keep quiet. Share this video, like this video, click on subscribe and join. Second charge, second point against her, that on or about the first day of April 2025, while addressing a crowd of people at Ihima Community, Kogi State, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, you, Senator Natasha Akpoti, intentionally caused the following communication to be transmitted via a computer system and network to wit, and Akpabio told Yahaya Bello, I am saying, standing by what I have said. He told him that he should make sure that the killing does not happen in Abuja. It should be done here, so it will seem as if the people killed me. And you, Senator Natasha Akpabio, knew this contained a threat that could harm the reputation of Yahaya. This one is now Yahaya Bello's time. Yahaya Adoza Bello, a former governor of Kogi State. You thereby committed an offense contrary to Section 24, subsection 2, subsection C of the Cyber Crimes Prohibition Prevention etc. Amendment Act 2024 and punishable under the same section of the Act. This is the matter, this is the case that have brought against Natasha. The matter did not happen, and Natasha's lawyers were able to stand up against the lawyers of Akpabio, against the lawyers of Yahaya Bello. That's why the matter has been moved on to October 20th. Of course, here in Noble Media, we'll keep following up this matter. Of course, we'll keep giving you the report as it is dropping. But at this moment, we need to know where you stand. Do you stand for Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan? Let us know in the comment section. Or do you stand for Yahaya Bello? Or do you stand for Akpabio? Let us know. Or do you even think that there is something Tinubu has to do with all this drama against Senator Natasha Akpoti Hadiza Uduaghan? Remember, she is also a barrister. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, share this video. Most importantly, there's an important video on the screen. There's another important video on the screen. Click on it and watch now.